So this is called Captain of Industry. We seem to have travelled on our boat to this random island, built a little settlement, and then basically been given the reins of this company. You can see we've got a few vehicles at our disposal. We've got a little settlement here. As you can see, 90 occupants in that one. That's pretty cool. What else do we have? We've got abandoned communication stations. So we need to, well, basically get those materials sorted. Food market. Okay, potatoes, cool. So, what are our current... Oh, 70 more. That's how long we've got left for our food. Population, how many workers, our boat's dock, and number of vehicles owned. I'm guessing this is all of our stuff over here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's just pause for the time being. So, build a coal maker and connect it to smokestack. Assign trucks to tree harvester. Start harvesting trees. Build a blast furnace. And build a farm. Okay, so how do we do that? So we've got demolition, remove debris and layers. Oh, cool. So that's an interesting way of showing the resources. So they're the resources. Let's see what we've got down there. So food production and farm. So let's put that. I don't know. We want it sort of close to the settlements, to be honest. Okay. Let's watch this get built. Nearly done. Oh, okay then. So that's the priority for the... well, normal operation, and then down there was the construction priority. To be fair, we could do around here, so all of those trees can get put down. Let's put one truck to pick up the rest of that stuff. We're just going to start cutting these trees down. That's pretty cool. Build a blast furnace and connect it to the metal caster and build a coal maker. So let's do the coal maker first. Where are we with that? Down here. Alright, smelting. So, coal maker. Let's put that. Not quite sure where to put it, to be honest. Probably should put it away from the farm. We don't really want it. It's the farm. Let's just shove it here. So, does the smokestack need to go on there? I'm guessing it does, yeah. Here's the priority for the construction. If we go P1, that means it's the highest priority. This is pretty cool visuals on this game. I saw it on the Steam market and thought we'd give it a go, why not? Only raining. So there we go. So we need to put wood in this end, which is fine. So wood gives us coal and exhaust. Okay, let's do that. So what do they want? They want a blast furnace. We might as well just do that next to it. There we go. Put that on highest priority. Did it say the higher? No, yeah, the lower the number. That's cool. So we need iron scrap, coal, which is what we're getting from this. That should start building that soon. Paused. Why is this paused? Waiting for materials delivery. Okay, that's fine. So that's been completed. We need to get a smokestack on that, the same as we did with our wood burner. So that can be built there. And then we can just bring these out. As you can see, if we click on that, we can just make sort of these pipes. I'm not really sure where we want to put them just yet. I know they make metal, but let's just collect our resources. So did we actually... So we've harvested already, which is pretty cool. Yeah, outputs potato. That's fine. They come out there. But we need to connect it to a metal caster. So if we go to metal caster, I'll put that again next to it. So what we'll do is we'll just connect these two molten channels together. But as you can see, that's pretty cool. It's bringing the molten metal all the way around now to the caster. I'm guessing that's just is like a little junction, which is fine. That can just go straight into there. There we go. We've got that built like that now. So we've got one channel going into each side. So that makes more sense to me. So we've done iron production. So let's collect our achievements. So research trading dock. Start power production by building diesel generators and build a research lab. Build waste collection attached to the settlement. We've got to designate a dumping zone for waste. So let's do... Well, we can't research without building a research lab. So let's do that first. I'm sort of about... I think we should probably do that near the settlement. Because it makes more sense if we do it near the settlement. I don't want to do it too close. Let's just plop that down. Let's just put it here. Put in that little square there. And once that's built, we'll start researching the trading dock. So where are we? Trading dock. Start research. Probably should do power around here as well. Makes more sense for me. Let's go with diesel generator. And we'll put that. And put that there like that. That needs to be connected to something. Fuel, wherever we get that from. Do we have much? We have 666 fuel or diesel. We decided to dump our waste over here, so we need to dump 20 waste to complete that challenge. Currently can't research, or we are researching, I thought we wasn't then. But we're researching that, just about got enough power. As you can see up here, this can create 800 kilowatts, but we've got 40 out of 40 right now, or the demand anyway. The demand meets production, so that's fine. Currently using not too much fuel, so that's alright with me. Again, I'm guessing we could build like a fuel storage thing and then just pump it straight into it, which looks like it's possible. So we'll look at doing that at some point. There we go, collect this. I've just noticed you can see the fuel tanks are actually over here. We've got diesel in here, so we could literally pump this straight down to the generator. So I'm not really sure why I didn't just plop that right over here, but maybe that's something we'll do in the future. But we need to build a trading dock. Let's just quickly go in here and research construction. Where is it? There it is. Start that while we wait, and then we need to build a trading dock. So let's go over here. We built our trading dock. It says we need to purchase bricks and iron. I'm guessing from here. Donate, or we need to buy some bricks and iron. Coal, potatoes, iron scrap, bricks with iron. No, we probably should, well, we could do that, I guess. There we go, collect, and then build assembly 1. So we've only just unlocked that. So let's put that again over here. This is like our industrial section. So we've researched vehicles before we've researched maintenance. So we've got a vehicle depot that we need to place somewhere. I think where we could place this, probably near the industrial area. That would make sense. It's just come up that we couldn't store all of our potatoes after harvest. So what that screams to me is that we need to get unit storage. So we also want to put this sort of in a similar place where it's all like centralized. So we could put that and put it along here, I guess. So our potatoes will now get stored in here. Let's see. We've just built an excavator as well, which we're not going to use just yet. But I suppose we could tell it to go and mine some stuff. But we'll leave that for now until it gives us a hint, because we don't really know what we want to do yet. But we'll build a maintenance depot. There we go, maintenance depot. Probably, again, put that near here, because it's sort of to do with these guys. What else have we got? Transport. It's still telling us about those molten channels for some reason, even though we've already used them. But we'll build this, and we need to produce maintenance 1, whatever that means. So we'll have a look at this when it's complete. So what do we need? Maintenance 1. Let's click on that. Oh, it's already ticked. Cool. See how long that takes to do. So I've been told to construct a mine control tower near iron ore. This is iron ore, as you can see by the layers. Orange. We just go to wherever that building was. There it is, mine control. Let's have a look where we sort of want to do it. So now that's built, we need to go mining designation, and then we can just go straight there like that. Okay. I don't know why it's done that. That looks a bit strange. Oh well. Let's go to designation now. So mine, iron ore, we need to mine. Yeah, okay, we do 20. Can we get off this screen now? Oh, thank God for that, because that was a bit confusing. I'm guessing it just starts mining here. So we'll wait until we get 20 iron ore, and we'll complete that. While that is doing that, we'll go over here and construct another blast furnace. Again, I'm trying to get used to where all these different things are. It's not the right thing, and neither is that. Probably be in production somewhere. There we go. So blast furnace, we're going to put another one of these. Basically where that one was. But we'll get this built and then select this iron ore, molten iron, etc. So that'll be mainly part of that. So we'll just quickly fast forward that. See how we're getting on over here. That's digging up fine. We need to build storage for this to dump. So luckily we already built one over here. Thought that we could put potatoes in there, but we couldn't. Can we put iron in there? Yeah, there we can. That's iron, not iron ore. Will that work? Oh yeah, it will. So that's all now working properly. If you click on this, as you can see, it's just mining up the hill. And then our dumping area is basically they can build it up to this point, which they're starting to do. As you can see, they're dumping rubbish over here. So it's rock, dirt, slag, iron ore, and iron ore crushed. And then we still have waste dumping over here. We don't want any waste over at the mining sites. you can see, we need to process some iron ore. So, iron ore, process, blah, 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 blah. We need to put that into probably another metal caster. So let's get one of these again. Switch it around. Do that. So I've just built and researched this beacon, which allows us to find other people that can come and move in on our island. Expecting 14 refugees in less than 3 months. That's cool. We've done that. So wait for the first refugees to arrive. So we'll wait for those to arrive. I don't know why I've just done that. Unload those. Still waiting to mine our iron. Over here, it's taken a little while. Farm. Could not store potatoes. Building. Oh, God. Could collapse to uneven terrain. That is not what we want to see. Can we just pause that? Maybe. I don't know why I decided to put the dumping ground so close. Let's just get rid of this. Let's go and build this dumping thing somewhere else. Dump it there. Why not? I'm hoping this doesn't collapse, because that wouldn't be great. Can we also... Well, I was going to say mine that back, but that's fine for now. Is it going to collapse? It says May. I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. If it collapses, it collapses. We'll deal with that when it comes to it. Right, so the first refugees have arrived. Let's collect that. Research basic diesel. We're already on that, to be fair, which is pretty good of us. We've also built a little rainwater harvester there, which is currently full. So we've now unlocked diesel production. So let's go to... Right, liquid pump dumps liquid into the ocean. Okay, it doesn't sound great, but let's go to crude oil refinery. So we need to build an oil pump and, well, let's have a look at our layers first. Where's our oil? Oh, so we've got oil here. Handy, isn't it? Got an oil pump. Now, if we click on this, do we have to set an area for it when it's built? Let's just get rid of that overlay. So build an oil pump on an order. Oh, we have to build 2. Okay, let's just build one next to the other then. Connect them to basic distiller. Okay, we'll also put that, let's say, right here. I guess we'll just put that into that other one for now. There we go. Perfect. That can come out of that at any point. So what's going on here? We need smoke, stack. So we put our wastewater pump over here, and that connects all the way down, all the way to our distiller. So don't tell anyone about that, otherwise we'll get in trouble. What we could do as well, because we've got the water storage, or liquid storage, we could just put that over here and have this water pumping into it. So let's just do that. Makes sense. So this can only store 13. This can store a lot more. So we'll just put water in there for now. That makes it easier to keep the rest of the water when it's raining. So we still haven't managed to mine any iron ore, but we've repaired the docks and loaded our ship with the right materials needed. And now we can explore the world map. So if we go to... Well, I don't think we'll visit here. Let's go and explore over here. So that's going to take however long that's going to take. But as you can see, our ship's now leaving us, which is pretty cool. I'm not really sure what's going on with the iron ore situation. We can't seem to get... I think we just have to wait, basically, till it digs through this. If we look at the layers, as you can see, the rock on top, then it needs to mine down to the iron. So we'll see what it's doing. It seems to be alright so far. But I think it's just a waiting game for that. What we can do, though, is come back over here and just make sure that everything is getting researched. So synthetic rubber, construction 2, advanced construction parts, captain's office, crop rotation. I want these irrigated farms, to be honest. Let's research that. Oh, you can add them to the queue. We add that to the queue as well. Perfect. So we'll add those to the queue. Have they returned? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll get that challenge. So just waiting now so we can mine this iron ore. We've finally managed to get enough iron ore to complete that challenge. We've just got to dump the rest of the slag, which is going over there. Got to build another... I'm pretty sure we can use these tools now, to be honest. So just copy, and there we go. It's easy enough. We need to build construction parts. So what are these building? They're building construction parts. They're building mechanical parts. Ah. Construction parts 1. I mean, we already are, so I don't really see the point of doing another one, but if it's part of the challenge, we might as well. Build unit storage and assign it to construction part. Luckily, we've got another storage over here as well, so construction parts can go straight in there. Only got to make 20 of them, which is fine. So now we've started making construction parts 2. As you can see, that's how we built this farm. I've changed the old farm to an irrigation farm now. And plumb that into our water storage. I will change this around soon. I didn't really like the way it's set up, but I don't think we can really transport this out without using it. So I'm going to wait till we use all the water, demolish it, and then straight away I'm going to build a couple of farms and then rejig that round. I think that's probably a good place to end this episode. We've done quite a lot. We've got our factories, our main factory set up, and we've got our iron ore plant working. As you can see, this truck keeps getting itself stuck, so there's not really much you can do about it. We're just going to have to suffer down there for now. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode, and if you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.